Hey guys, good morning. Today we will be doing a video on how to make green chili, rice, and beans. So last week we had made tostadas. This week I had already pre-made my beans, not the refried beans that you purchased already made at the store, but instead I went ahead and made my beans Sunday, froze them, and now I'm defrosting them. The water's going right now. To go ahead and reheat them, and then I'm going to squish them to make refried beans. Alright, so before we go into it, I'm going to tell you some quick ingredients. I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera around, and hopefully it goes easy from there. Alright, so before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and tell you the ingredients for the green chili. So I have a jalapeno here. You're going to use 3 jalapeños. Before you use them, you have to clean them. Something real quick and simple. I'm over here at my sink cleaning them. Excuse the background music or background noise. Okay. So okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the tops off. Now again, when you're handling a knife, please be sure that you have a consenting adult around, or you know, you're pretty experienced with the knife cooking wise. Don't do anything with the knife if you're unsure or not comfortable. Okay, so cut the top off. I'm going to go ahead and cut these into 3 pieces. It will make it easier for me to boil. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and leave the seeds in. I'm just going to go ahead and put this off to the side. Don't touch your eyes, whatever you do. So I'm getting my pot. And I'm putting water in it. I'm going to let my pot continue to boil for a little bit more water. I'm going to go ahead and finish off my jalapenos. Now, you do not need to use 3 jalapenos. I use 3 jalapenos because I love my food spicy. This gives it a really good kick, but if you're not interested in having too much of a spicy meal, I'd recommend 2 or maybe even 1. It's your preference. Okay, so while I'm letting the water boil, I have my water running over here in the sink. I'm letting my beans that were frozen get defrosted along with the chicken. Clean out the sink a bit. Because it does take some time, maybe like 30 minutes, depending on what you have going on. And also the goal is to try to make your meals and eat your dinner before 6 p.m. Okay. So now that my water's coming to a boil, I'm going to go ahead and take these items. I don't want to have too much contact with the jalapenos. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump them like this into the pot of water. My jalapenos are in. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. Make some soap and water. Go ahead and dry this off. Remember guys, it's always super important to clean your areas as you are cooking. It makes it easier to function in the kitchen, as well as having to worry less about a huge mess at the end of cooking. Okay, so I'm gonna let my cutting board, if you will, dry a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and clean my knife. While it's going, I have a bigger pot here heating up so that I can go ahead and cook my chicken on it. So my chicken is going to be used for the green chili, and then the jalapenos is the green chili sauce. And then from there, I'm going to have 2 other pots with rice and beans. Quick ingredients, I have salt, I have pepper, and I have garlic powder. I'm going to use these 3 items and I'm going to put them in my pot with the boiling jalapenos so I can give it some flavor to the green chili. In. Now I have 1 chicken breast that's already defrosted. I'm going to go ahead and pull that out, but before I touch my meat, I want to wash my hands. I know I washed my hands earlier before touching the jalapenos, but I don't want to cross-contaminate. One thing I do want to mention, when washing your hands, I'm going to do a quick video on this, so let's make it real quick. I had to wet my hands with water, and then I went ahead and put some soap on. Now I'm getting them all lathered up in the soap. I'm going to get some more water. Okay. Then I want to clean the top of my hands as well as my wrists. I'm going to go ahead and take the time to clean my knuckles. Don't forget your thumb. The thumb is always left out. I'm going to go ahead and kind of rub off my nails. Now I'm cleaning the front. I'm going to go to each finger. Now I'm going to get more water to lather them up. Go ahead and do my other one. Remember, you guys want to do this for 20 seconds. Don't forget the thumb. I like to wet my hands and then keep going again. And go back in, rinse, keep going again. Okay, so I sneezed in this rag a little earlier, so I'm gonna go ahead and change this out for a new one. Alright, new rag. Okay. Now I'm going to use a little bit of olive oil to get my pan a little oily so my meat doesn't stick as much. I don't want too much, just a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and grab my meat. Chicken breast here. I purchased these from Costco. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse my hands real quick. That way my knife isn't so much smothered in the chicken juice. Now I'm gonna go ahead and look around it. I'm gonna determine how much fat is on there. See, for instance, let me cut a piece off. This right here is fat. I don't want so much fat because I'm not big on chewing items. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss this. The chili gets really strong, so you start coughing because you get it. So be aware of that while cooking. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut a piece of the fat off. Now, when you're cutting the fat, it's going to be really attached to the chicken that's not fat. So be sure to cut lightly. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead because I want to cut these in cubes because they're going to be easier to cook. So this is not small enough. I need it smaller into little bite-sized pieces. Now again, this is everyone's preference. You guys know I love to use the word preference because everyone is not the same. I like tiny pieces because it goes a long way, like so. And then when I place it in the pan, I'm gonna place them out. It's chili, it's really strong. I'm gonna place it out around the pan where they're not too close to each other or overcrowding, because I want it to cook properly. when you guys throw food all into a pan at once and it's overlapping each other, it's not guaranteed to cook properly. And I have a big pan here only because I know I'm going to make a lot. That way I can have leftovers for tomorrow and I don't have to cook. So let me show you a quick example. Let me see if I can turn my camera. I can. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so from my point of view, I cut them into little pieces. Now I'm going to go ahead and place them in my pan here. And when I mean place them out, I'm not going to throw them all in there where it's overcrowded. I'm going to give it some space to cook. Now this does take a lot of time. You don't necessarily need to do it the way I'm doing it, but this is just my own personal preference. I saw this on a cooking show once. They talked about the importance of separating your foods to cook properly, and I thought this was a good technique. Now I have mine on medium. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it a little bit before. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit there for a little. I'm not gonna do it this little at each time, but I'm just showing you an example of what I mean by spreading it out. And over here I have my chili boiling still. The purpose of them boiling is to make them soft so that I can put them, so I can put them in my blender. That way it blends easily and not so much in chunks. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video and put it back to the previous view. Alright, so now that my chicken is cooking, I have to act quick. I'm gonna go ahead and finish cutting my chicken into little bite-sized pieces. Now I cut slow because I'm always scared of cutting my fingers. Even though I've been cooking for years, it's still scary for me to think I can cut myself. Putting my food in. Now I personally like to listen to music while I'm cooking or watch a movie while I'm cooking because I can multitask. Or listen to an audiobook, but I'm recording so I can't do that at this moment. Right now I'm just listening to my daughter and motoring her with my husband. I'm going to show you it's cooking. And now the goal of doing this separately is because I want to see each little piece kind of brown. See, that's perfect. That's what I would love to see. Now, if you see that your chicken's kind of sticking to the pan, that's okay. You're going to add water here shortly. Yep, good, perfect. Now you do not need to do this with your fingers. I recommend doing it with a spatula. I just do this because I've been doing it for quite some time. Now guys, I know this takes a long time to flip each piece of meat one by one. You do not need to do it this way. And I'm gonna go ahead and keep flipping. I still have this much meat to cut up, so bear with me. Now, I want to say you should let your jalapenos boil for 15-20 minutes, depending on how high you have it and how strong your stovetop is. But I like mine to be really, really soft. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video here because you don't need to keep watching. I'm just repeating the same process. In a bit, I'm going to show you the blending of the green chili. Alright guys, so I had already cooked majority of my meat. Sorry for my bad hair day. Cooked majority of my meat. Now I'm going to get my blender. I rinsed it out, cleaned up my workstation. I'm going to be using tomato paste, as well as the jalapenos that are boiling. I'm going to use some minced garlic for flavor. And then I'm going to go ahead and add more pepper and salt. I'm still going to save the water from the jalapenos that it's boiling in. That way it can give it more flavor. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more water. In case I drop any water, as you can see, it's pretty hot. Here, but that's fine because I wanted all the flavoring from the jalapeno juice in here. Now I'm going to go ahead and open my tomato paste. Now be careful opening it. You don't want to hurt yourself. And I'm going to go ahead and doesn't want to. Now I'm going to get a spoon. ahead and get some of the juices in here. So I'm gonna dip it in. Now remember the water's hot, so be careful you don't burn yourself. I'm gonna swirl it around and go ahead and put some more back in there. I want to get as much of the tomato paste as I can out of it. Made a little bit of a mess. I'm going to go ahead and clean that up. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some minced garlic. I like a lot of garlic, so I add a lot. Now garlic powder. Now you don't want to add too much, only because if it gets to be too salty, you can't change that unless you add more paste, add more water. Before I move on, I'm going to go ahead and show you my meat. This is the last of it. I made a lot because I wanted a lot for leftovers. Then I'm going to go ahead and add cumin, salt, pepper, garlic, and then that should be it. And stir it around a bit. I'm going to go ahead and put this in a blender. Careful touching it because it is hot. Okay, let's see how this goes. I'm going to go pretty low. I'm going to do a little bit of or green chili, red chili, just to give it its thick texture. If you don't care to have a thick texture and have it a little bit watery, just think about it. You're going to put this liquid in the chicken and maybe really watery. I like a little bit of a thick texture to keep it somewhat of a solid. Go ahead and add a few. I'm kind of eyeing it. Again, it's everyone's own preference as to how much flour you want to add in. of its flavors that I put in previously. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour it in my chicken. If I feel that it doesn't have enough spice to it, I'm gonna go ahead and get 2 more jalapeños and boil them and then do the same process. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video here so I can do so. Alright guys, so I obviously went ahead and skipped a few steps. I'm gonna show you my red chili. That's it there. Now all I did was blend the jalapeños, threw them in here, mixed it all together. It's a little bit of a thick consistency, a little bit watery, but that's because I added the flour. Now I'm using, the uncooked flour tortillas. I love these. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I had already made beans previously. Now that's just cheese melted on top. Remember I said yesterday I made beans. And then right now in here is my Mexican rice. I only have a few minutes left. So that's basically our dinner. I'm gonna go ahead and finish making these tortillas, and then we will be eating here soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and sorry I didn't go into detail about the beans or the rice. I will try to do that on another day. Thank you. Have a good one.